This kitchenette build has been my obsession of late. Here's what we see as we're coming up the stairs is this railing thing here and that whole drawer assembly underneath. I think it's a nice clean look. It doesn't bother me at all. I don't see any obnoxious hardware. So anyway, coming up the stairs, it's a nice closed up thing here. You don't see the drawers unless you're really looking for them, and then not offensive. And well, what I did, I put in these drawers here underneath this countertop, and I already mentioned that in a previous video, but what I've done is I put a nice chamfer across here all the way around to kind of complement that stuff going on there. So there's kind of the look. And then I put these boxes in place here to represent where the mini fridge will sit, which that corner down there would be about the outside corner or where the mini fridge sits. And it won't fill up the cavity. There's going to be room back there for more stuff. And then the microwave atop and an empty countertop. And I thought, well, no, that's not enough kitchen space because, well, we got the sink going on here. And that's the only cabinet, and got to have a place to put dishes when we're washing them. So I came up with this kitchen cart here. But well, the more I think about it, this cart is just not the right vibe I'm looking for this room. So I came up with something different today, and I hope I can set this camera stand up really quick. Can I do this? Jeez. I gotta do like this, move back, and I think we want to go up. I don't know. I know I'm gonna move it again before I'm done, so no big deal. Okay, here's this darn kitchen cart beside on this big long wall going into, I gotta leave the space open. The room here is about 8.5 feet wide that way, and about 8 feet wide that way, and about 10.5 feet coming back to us here. And that kitchen cart, well, it will serve the purpose for tidying things up, but you know, just not enough. And it's not the right feel for what I'm doing here. So that gets removed, and in its place, what we have is this thing. Just fits. Here we are. We have a folding leaf table here, a drop leaf table, I believe they're called. And this thing is just about 90 years old, made of poplar. It was originally painted. So poplar is good for paint, generally avoided for just open, but boy, there was a time when I was an unemployed bum and I had nothing else to do, and I scratched all that paint off this thing, and well, anyway, still a good solid table, and I gotta show you the underneath. How this thing works. Have I actually got the camera set up for this? I do! Wow, for once I got it right. We have the drop leaves, and this is the most simple mechanism you could possibly ask for. There are 3 hinges that it swings upon each leaf, and then we have these little boards with little pegs in them. A peg here and one over here. And you can swing it this way and close the leaf, or when you go this way with it, boy, it looks like I didn't quite get all the paint off, huh? Well, whatever. And then this one as well. Boy, someone even glued a shim in here just to make the leaf sit up a bit higher. So you swing this across here like this, and it stops. And then with that, we got pretty darn good sized table here. Huh? And well, with that big good sized table sitting there like that, I got plenty of room when I'm working at the sink and I want to put the dishes to dry. There's plenty of room. And here's the space right here between the table and where the mini fridge would be. Still got plenty of walking room to just zip on through there. But the plan is not to leave it like that. It is to, here we are. Let's close it up again. And spin it. And now, not only is the kitchenette a serviceable kitchenette, but also now what we have a couple of chairs that are, at least 100 years old. But now we have a dinette.